Hey guys, what is up? FireSimmy93 here. Today I'm going to be doing a video on the 2018-19 Philadelphia Flyers and what I think they're going to do, and the lines and the defense and the goaltender situation in my opinion. So I have for the lines. I did first line would be Giroux, Couturier, Voracek. Second, Van Riemsdyk, Patrick, Simmons. Third line, Raffl, Laughton, Konecny. Fourth line, Wheel, Laterra, and Weiss. Now you can switch Raffl and Wheel. I had them switched, go from third line to fourth. I had Raffl at the third. So, and then Simmons and Konecny, you can switch them back and forth depending on if Simmons has a okay season. Like if he wants to play on the second line, he definitely has to do better than he did last season. I know he did have injuries and stuff, and he still put up 25 goals, 24 goals. So definitely should be more for Simmons, but and then Konecny, he had a good season. Patrick got a lot better as of late. JVR, they just added a 4-goal scorer. Obviously, Giroux had the best season of his career. Couturier had a career here, and Voracek was pretty high in the league in assists. So one thing the Flyers do need to have this year if they want to actually go far is third and fourth line scoring. And if you look at what the Capitals have and Smith Pelly and Jacob Vrana and all those players and how they beat Vegas, and the same thing with Vegas getting there, they had third and fourth line scoring. Same thing with Pittsburgh, with Bonino and Kessel and Hagelin and that line. They had third and fourth line scoring, guys who were able to score. It wasn't just their best players scoring. So if the Flyers can get that, if they can get that, they can add some more defense in. And the defense that I had for the lines would be Ghost and Provorov on the first, Hag and Udis on the second, and Sanheim and McDonald. Now you can switch Sanheim and Myers out at some point. Personally, I think Myers should be up this year. McDonald and Myers, you can switch Fallon and Gudis, and Morin, but you can't put Morin in there because he's hurt. So if Morin wasn't hurt, I think he should have been on the team this year. But if they just got Fallon, okay, you can switch him with Gudis. They're both right-handed. They did lose Manning, and on offense they lost Filppula. And they also lost Mrazek. I mean, Manning was alright. I didn't. He was more like of a physical defenseman. He played with Gudis. He was nice. He was a nice guy. I didn't really like the way he played, though. It's kind of the same thing with Gudis. He's a nice guy, but I don't like the way they play. Mrazek had a couple good games. One of his first games against Columbus when he was on the Flyers, he was alright. They only gave up 1 goal. They won that game. And then Filppula, I always thought he was kind of like Belmar. He was always a player that would always hustle out there, always gave 110% when he was out there, always did what he did for the team to win, or always did what he needed to do for the team to win. And the goalies, I had Elliott as a starter, backup as Lyon. And I only say this because I don't necessarily think the Flyers can do Neuwirth and Elliott again. It obviously didn't work last year, especially because they lost a lot of high-scoring games in the playoffs against the Penguins. Yeah, they are playing the Penguins, but there's no reason for you to give up 8 goals in a game, 7 goals in a game. Most games were 5 goals. They scored 5, 8, 7. Like they were able to score. So if they could have Elliott, if he has a stronger season. I thought Lyon did good in his couple games that he played last year. So if you put Elliott, you put him the way that he played. I thought Elliott was good last year. He did have some bad games, but he was good enough for them to make the playoffs. As I said, Lyon, I thought he was good last year. He had a couple. He was good in most games. He had 1 or 2 games where he was okay, but I definitely think he should be on the team this year. Neuwirth, I say you can put him back in the AHL. He could definitely be starter in the AHL. As for Stolarz, Hart, and Sandstrom, Stolarz is still coming off an injury, so he's going to have to work back. Hart, I think Carter Hart should be up next year. Definitely. I feel like he should at least be back up next year or play preseason. And Sandstrom, I think he has at least 2 more years to be on the Flyers, or at least the Phantoms. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm going to be going to the rookie camp on the 9th of September, and then I'm going to be going to training camp, and then the preseason game on the 17th. So I'm definitely going to have a lot of videos out for the preseason, and obviously the regular season. I'm going to start to do the FHR videos again. So I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to my opinion on how I think the Flyers are going to do in the 2018-19 season.